Cranberry Salsa.
Bonjour, y'all. I'm Miss Kate, and this is Go Cuisine.
You just need a few ingredients for this. We need a bag of fresh cranberries. You need up to a cup of sugar. Cranberries are quite tart. I know this sounds like a lot of sugar. We'll start with a little bit and taste it. We need a pinch of salt. We need a lime, 1 or 2 jalapeno peppers, and a bunch of green onions. Now, I'm sure you've heard of other fruit salsas, but not many people make a cranberry salsa. So this won't be something that other people show up at the potluck with. And we're going to serve it with tortilla chips. For the equipment, I'm using my food processor fitted with the chopping blade. We're also going to be using a zester and a knife and cutting board. A juicer, optional, and a colander. First, you want to wash your cranberries. It says wash and rinse before using, so we're going to do that. And also make sure that all of our fruit looks good. Did y'all know cranberries bounce? See, I got a bad one. You don't want that one, so take it out. So I'm going to wash these, and I'm going to rinse my other vegetables and fruit over there, and then I'll come back. I've rinsed my berries. I'm going to put them into the food processor. We are going to zest the lime. This is an optional step. If you don't have a zester, you can skip this, but I feel like it gives it a lot of flavor. We're going to put that zest into the food processor with the cranberries. A little bit more. Lime and cranberry go really well together. Alright, then we're going to juice our lime. You want about 2 tablespoons of lime juice. So you might need 2 limes for this, depending on how much juice comes out. That looks like about 2 tablespoons. We're going to go with it. Add the zest, the juice, and we're going to add the salt, just a pinch, and I'm going to do 3/4 cup of sugar. I tasted the berries. I don't feel like they're all that tart. And we're going to pulse this until the sugar is dissolved. Alright, now that we're to this stage, let me show you what it looks like on the inside. Okay, so here's what it looks like. There's still some sugar on the edges. We're just going to scrape that down. There you go. Okay, so the juices are releasing from it. We're going to add the onions and jalapenos now. At this point, you can taste it and see if you need to put in more sugar, or you can leave it as is. We're going to help the machine out and cut up our onions a bit. First, you got to remove the white part on the bottom. Right. And then I'm going to cut them, just a rough chop, just to help the machine along. Just like that. Here's a pro tip. Don't buy your stuff a week ahead, because I'm having to trim off a lot of things that if I had used this last week when I bought it, wouldn't be the case. Especially on the onions. The cranberries, they last pretty long in the fridge. You can do a lot with fresh cranberries. You can make your own cranberry sauce, of course. You can put it with some chicken or turkey breasts and bake it in the oven. It's good. So there's a lot we can do with it. All right, so we're going to put this in. Now for the jalapenos, when you're picking your jalapenos, if you pick one that's smooth like this, it's likely to not be very hot. If you get the wrinkly ones, They're a little hotter, just from experience. You can remove the seeds or not. Most of the heat is in the seeds. And in this membrane. But you can keep it in there or remove it. I mean, know your audience. If you want it really mild, you can just put 1 jalapeno in there. And then again, I'm just going to give this a little chop. And yes, I am wearing gloves because later when I touch my eyes to put in my contacts, I don't want jalapeno juice in it. Look, the quickest way I know is quarter it. Oh my gosh. I said this wasn't hot, it smells hot. And you just, okay, maybe don't flick it, but cut it away like that. And then, ta-da, it's clean. Here it is. We've got our jalapenos and our green onions, and we just have to blitz this, and then we can eat it. Now you can serve this as is, or with a block of cream cheese. So you put the block of cream cheese on the plate, room temperature of course, so you can dip. And it'll cut some of the acidity. And there you go. Pretty good. Maybe to make it pretty, we could save some of the cranberries to put on top, or garnish it with some fresh herbs or some fresh chopped green onion. That might make it look a little prettier. Well, this made quite a lot. What do you guys think? Will you be trying it? Let me know in the comments. And check out this next video. I'll see you in the next one. Bon appetit. Thanks for watching. Au revoir.